John, it's your turn.
For 3 months, I shared a flat with a monkey.
David's team.
When was this?
Early 70s.
And was it just you and the monkey, or were there other flatmates?
Just me and the monkey. It was in Amsterdam. The monkey's apartment was in Amsterdam, and I was...
So it was the monkey's apartment.
When he says apartment, he means in the zoo.
What was the monkey's name, John?
Charlie.
Charlie. And why only 3 months? Did the monkey kick you out?
The thing was, I was kind of monkey-sitting this animal.
What did he look like?
Oh, he was exquisite. Look, most of you are probably thinking, wow, what fun. You know. And I don't blame you. Sometimes there are things in life that are a disappointment, but living with a monkey isn't one of them.
What did he eat?
He wanted what you were eating.
Oh.
Really?
Which at the time was a lot of chips.
Did he do any tricks at all? Could he do any
Tricks, he was full of them.
What do you want? He'd have the guillotine, he'd have the sword the lady in half, he had the lot.
I used to take him to the park with one of those extendable dog leashes, you know, where you hold the trigger.
They had them in the early 70s.
No, they had them. But the point is, you know, that when I extended the leash, it would run up into the nearest tree. So I would be stood for ages, you know, with my arm extended upwards into the
And it then looks like you're taking your tree for a walk.
So when you had to go, like, and meet this monkey, how long was the owner there with you?
Yes, of course, I did have to go for a kind of audition. He didn't want to leave his precious pal with any old schmuck.
What are you looking at me for?
You know,
How did you ace the audition?
well, we seemed to hit it off.
You and the
Although we did get off to a bad start, actually.
Yeah.
I went round to his apartment to audition. There was one empty chair, but it was occupied by the monkey, which was curled up asleep in this chair. So I picked it up thinking it was a cat. And then it went rigid. I could feel its ribs suddenly and all of its muscles tightened up. And it shrieked once and once only, but for about 10 minutes. It was like it was plugged into the mains. Anyway, I threw it as if 'twere a cat.
Oh, yeah.
You know, they land on the feet.
Yeah.
But he's a monkey, he didn't land on his feet. He landed in an ungainly heap. And then it kind of scuttled away, looking back over its shoulder in my direction, in a real accusatory manner.
So, John, given you were so close after 3 months, it must be very hard to say goodbye.
It was a hell of a wrench.
Yeah.
Monkey
A
wrench.
hell of a record.
Chris, what are you thinking about this?
We could make anything up and it would sound true, but this sounds so plausible.
What about you, Judy?
If we're being honest, out of all of us sitting on here, if there was one person that we could think of that lived with a monkey for 3 months, who do you think that would be?
Oh, yeah, yes.
But once you've discounted David, who would it then be?
I think it's true.
You say true?
100%.
OK,
True. 100%.
this ain't true. So, John, living with a monkey in Amsterdam, truth or lie?
They got me rumbled, it's true.
It's true, John really did share a flat with a monkey. Bob, you're next.
On a dark winter's night, I once broke into the garden of the local witch's house and was shocked by what I found there.
David's team.
OK, at what point...
There's a lot of questions, isn't there?
At what point in your life did this happen?
I'm going to guess somewhere between when I was 11 and 13.
12?
I'm going to say 12.
And you say the local witch's house. What do you mean by that?
I mean, this is a very distant memory now.
OK.
it was the house not very far from me where all the kids said that the witch lived.
And who did live there?
I don't know their name.
Right.
I'll call them Mary Candles. It had hedges at the front, you know, it's like uncut hedges, a front gate covered with hedging, and it said on the front gate, it said simply the words, "No thanks."
No, really?
So that's quite creepy, isn't it?
Can I ask a question? You started that with saying you were shocked by what you saw there.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, so shocked by what I found there.
So what did you find there?
I'm not comfortable with telling you that just yet. Sorry, I'm not.
This is going so far, it's got to be a lie, isn't it?
Let me just say, it does not have to be a lie. Whatever he says, however absurd, it could still be true. However plausible, it could still be a lie. It's just, essentially, what we are doing for this section is entirely futile. We will talk for a bit, then we will guess, then it will be over.
So how did you come to go into this house? Who were you with?
I was with, what was he called? I was with Ken Numbers. I changed it, yeah. Ronnie Calculator's son. The vibe is, it's very unkempt, it's the gardening, because as we all know, Lee, yeah, witches hate gardening, wizards hate plumbing. Right? So we knew it was a female residence.
Right. So you'd never seen Mary Candles, but you were only speculating it must be a witch rather than a wizard because it was an unkempt garden with no sign of deficient plumbing.
Exactly. You know, we wanted to be the first people who said, no, we penetrated, you know, its boundaries.
Yeah.
We went into the front lawn, down a gate to the side, past the bins, past the back door, yeah, and then to the window where there was a light on, a big picture window, looked inside, and that's when we saw this extraordinary sight. Well, extraordinary to us as 12-year-olds.
What was it? You've got to say.
It was a tiny, tiny horse. And I'm not saying it was watching television, that was all that was in the room, was a tiny horse and a television on. I did get in the house.
You got in the house?
Yes, Mrs. Candles came out.
Right.
Yes, and she said to me, "You're one of the Mortimer boys, aren't you?"
Were you?
Yeah. So Ken said. And she said, "Would you like to come in and see the horse?" And she took us in, and it stank of paraffin. It was hot.
That's horse?
Hot. No, that was the house.
I thought about the horse stunk of paraffin.
The horse did stink, actually.
Did he?
Yeah.
Of?
Meat, hot meat. As we were looking at the horse, I always remember this, she came in, and she had a toilet seat in her hand. And she said, "If I give you some money, do you think you could get rid of this for me?"
What did you do with it?
Just threw it on our way home, just threw it somewhere else, I imagine.
Did she say what the horse's name was?
Max.
Yes. Yeah. You'd have thought minimum.
All right, well, now, Suggs, what are you thinking about this?
I mean, you know, it's so preposterous, but David's flung me by saying this is the way he carries on anyway.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, same.
I mean, but no, I'm saying lie, of course.
You say it's a lie.
It was when you said the horse smelt like hot meat.
Well, do you remember the detail of the paraffin heaters?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
We're talking 40, maybe 50 degrees there with those old...
40 or 50 degrees centigrade. So we're talking like the temperature of the desert in Saudi Arabia.
Did you ever see Mary Candles again?
No, never.
Never saw her again?
Never saw her again.
She probably melted in that heat.
All right, what are you going to say then, David?
Do we think lie?
I think it's a lie. I think it's a lie.
I think it is a lie.
All right, they're saying it's a lie. Now, we should bear in mind that when it comes to Bob, David has a very poor track record. Let's see if he can be better tonight. Bob, truth or lie?
I was telling the truth.
It's true. Bob really did break into a creepy garden. It's David.
Possession.
Right, now, there's a box under the desk, David. First of all, pop the item onto the desk. Once you've done that, would you please read the card?
OK. This is my penguin. When I used him to play a prank, it got out of hand.
Wow. So what's the story, David? What happened?
Well, this is a penguin that must have come out of a cracker. And I put him in the garden, sort of hiding him, and took a picture in order to pretend that I had spotted a wren.
To pretend to who?
To my wife. That was my aim.
And what did she say?
She took it at face value.
How old is your wife?
Why were you pretending that you'd seen a bird in the garden?
It was a rainy weekend day, and it was the day where people are invited to count garden birds.
A big garden bird watch.
Is that what it's called?
Yes,
that sounds like a
indeed.
very good name for it.
Right.
Yeah.
You're a big fan of birds, aren't you, Pam? Does that look anything like a wren?
It does not remotely resemble a wren, because a wren is a little brown bird, quite a boring little bird with a sticky-up tail, whereas that is a plastic penguin with a white bib and a key sticking out of its back.
It was a poor photograph. It was a grainy...
Was it deliberately poor?
Yes. I didn't really expect to be believed. I don't think...
Oh, good, because we don't believe you.
I don't think my wife looked very carefully at the picture.
Did she just glance quickly?
Yeah.
And then what was her reaction?
Her reaction was that she sent it to the street WhatsApp group.
Are you quite a prankster around the house?
Not usually, but I have occasionally attempted to amuse.
Well, never in my presence. What do you think, Kyle?
I'm going to say true.
You say true?
Yeah.
And what about you, Pam?
Yeah, I think it's the sort of thing somebody would do for a laugh.
And you think that Victoria Coren Mitchell, one of the most erudite, sharp brains around...
Would marry him?
Would marry him.
But a lot of people aren't interested in birds and cannot distinguish one from the other.
All right, your team seem to be saying true.
Well, if my team think it's true, then who am I to disagree with them?
OK, they say it's true. David, was that true, or was it a lie?
It was, in fact, true.
True. David really did prank his wife with a plastic penguin.
Right. My Madame Tussaud's waxwork was such a hit with the ladies. It was kissed more than any other and had to be cleaned of lipstick every day.
David's team.
When was your waxwork first included in Madame Tussaud?
I think it was about the turn of the millennium, about 2000.
OK.
Where were the lipstick marks?
Mike, please. It's a family show.
Most of my body was covered with clothing, so it was, I suspect, on the cheeks and...
Right.
But actually, now that Mike's brought it up,
Yeah.
how much do they do at Madame Tussauds? I mean, do they do the whole body?
They do.
Including downstairs?
Talk us through the process.
Well, they take you in to the sort of studio they've got, and they photograph you from every angle, and the way they get every angle is that they stand you on a turntable that slowly revolves, you see.
Are you naked?
No, they said, we can give you a pair of Lycra shorts that Tim Henman wore last week.
Oh. New balls? Where are you in Madame Tussauds?
I was next to Brad Pitt.
Oh, no.
I was.
When the kissing happened, they were choosing, with the greatest of respect, you over Brad Pitt.
But there'd be too much of a crowd around Brad Pitt, you see, so they'd come to me because it was easier to kiss me because there was nobody there.
Imagine, Lee, if the day were to come where you got the call.
Yeah.
What pose would you want to be immortalised
I think I would go with the more traditional... I wouldn't have Lycra. I'm a bit braver. I'd go completely naked, but then I'd go with that.
David, you are a more cerebral, if I can use that word, a more cultured man.
Yeah.
What sort of look would you like to project?
I think very much like on this show, you know, riding this jet ski.
What are we thinking, then, about Alan's claim? Mike?
It's something bogus about it.
I don't think they'd let you touch the exhibits.
Maybe there's a rope round David Beckham and George Clooney, but
they
when it's Alan Titchmarsh...
With the greatest respect, they didn't foresee the need.
This is... It's more like the sort of romper room. Have a go. People have got in the mood looking at Clooney and Beckham, and then, OK, go in there and have a go on Titchmarsh.
I've changed my mind hearing about the rope. I think it's true.
Obviously, there are other candidates, but Alan is a very attractive man. And I also think, and I hope you'll take this in the right spirit...
Oh, dear.
No.
Not again, David.
Amid your sheer sexual charisma, there is also an approachability, which might mean that you got more kisses than other more stereotypically Adonis-like figures in the public eye. So I think it could be true.
Would it help if I changed my mind?
Yes.
Oh, yes, it would.
I've decided I think it's true.
OK, we think it's true.
Great.
Mike's got another gig to get to.
A wax Alan Titchmarsh besieged by fans. Is it the truth or is it a lie?
It is true.
Yes, it's true. Alan's waxwork really did have the lipstick cleaned off every day.
For the past 6 months, I've been using David Mitchell to get me off to sleep each night.
Oh. No further questions, true. OK. What medium are you listening to David through?
I have found a stash of podcasts of The Unbelievable Truth.
Oh, the radio show. For those that don't know, could you describe The Unbelievable Truth?
There's 4 panellists, and they each deliver a lecture, and the other panellists have to... Oh, you see, I'm going off now. Have to find the truth.
Look, this is not going to get picked up by American TV with this bit.
What is it about David's nasal drone that sends you on? What's the quality in there that appeals to you?
It's entertaining and it's soothing. It's like a sort of father telling me a bedtime story.
And how do you listen to him? What have you got headphones and?
No, I just have my phone very close to my pillow.
Oh, it's the speaker on the phone.
Yeah.
But what about your husband?
He takes his deaf aids out. He turns them off at night. You can't hear anything.
He has his own way of listening to David.
There is a lovely rhythmical quality to David's spoken word.
It's very relaxing and it's not in the slightest bit irritating.
No, that's right. That's right.
It's
not in the slightest bit irritating. I'm going to quote you on that because it's not everyone's view.
Series across the box.
He's not irritating, he's tedious.
It's not tedious! No, because if it was tedious, I'd go off on my own train of thought, which would be stimulating and would wake me up. But, you know, a lecture on medieval castles... Whew.
How do you get off at night, Alan?
Not very frequently.
How do you visit the land of Nod?
I spray my pillow...
Steady!
Sleep mist. After which my wife coughs for a bit and I'm asleep.
All right, so what are we thinking now, Leisha? Does this strike you as true?
Not really. I feel like there's so many other things you can listen to that would put you to sleep.
All right, Alan?
Philippa's clearly a fan. True, for me.
All right.
I think it might be true because he has got a voice that can, you know...
Comforting.
That's not the word I was looking for.
What are you going to say?
I think it's true.
You're going to say it's true? OK, Philippa. Truth or lie?
It is...
It's true. Philippa does fall asleep to David every night.
I once had to share flip-flops with a friend after losing one of mine on a hike.
Is that it?
Yeah, I'm just wondering whether I lost a flip-flop or a friend.
David's team.
How did that work? What was the system?
Where were you?
We were in Thailand, going to a full moon party, David.
That's not hiking then, is it?
Yeah.
Like, you don't hike to a full moon party. I've been to the full moon party. There was no hiking involved.
Yeah. You probably got the bus there, did you?
I did get the bus there. That's a good point.
That's right.
What's a full moon party? Everyone else seems to know.
Well, let's start with the party first. Do you know what that is?
Yes, it's a group of individuals of the same political persuasion, and in totalitarian circumstances, it can become dominant.
There's a certain island in Thailand where every month they have a full moon. The full moon is out and there's a big party on the beach. So we thought we'll go to that. We'll have a bit of that. Me and my friend.
Yeah.
We thought we'd go round the headland. It's only about an hour, they said, to walk around the headland. But we set off in flip-flops.
Mm-hmm.
Bad idea.
What time of day?
Oh, midday, probably.
Midday?
Yeah.
But it's a full moon party.
Yeah.
You've
got to get there early, David.
You're planning to get there at lunchtime and then just wait for dusk.
We thought we'd have a bit of lunch. We'll make a day of it.
Rod, jump to the moment now where you have to share the flip-flops.
Right, so two of us, two flip-flops each. 4 flip-flops, 2 people. That went on really well for about an hour until I lost a flip-flop.
How?
Yeah. Leapt across a rock, waves crashing below, hot, jaggedy rocks, and flip-flop fell in the water. Gone. 3 flip-flops, 2 people. Carried on like that for an hour. My friend going on a few metres in 2 flip-flops, then throwing a flip-flop back to me. I put his flip-flop on with my other flip-flop, and I caught him up. That went on for quite a while, that system.
I'm not clear on that system.
Here it is. This is me, this is him.
Yeah.
He goes forward in his 2 flip-flops.
Yes.
Throws a flip-flop back to me.
Yeah.
I put his flip-flop on, and I catch him up.
This is the exact chat they have in the Welsh football dressing room.
So that system went on well for a while.
Yeah.
Until he throws the flip-flop. I fumble the catch and lose the next flip-flop. Now we're 2 flip-flops, 2 people. So he goes on a few metres in his 2 flip-flops. I wait in bare feet. He throws both flip-flops back to me, and then I catch him up. That goes on quite well for about an hour. Until you'll never guess what happens. He throws the flip-flop back to me. I fumble it, down it goes. Now we're on 1 flip-flop, 2 people. And then you'll never guess what happened next.
What?
A Dutch bloke came round with 2 shoes on. We then tell him the system that's been going on. He said, well, we won't continue with that. We'll all take 1 shoe each. And we hopped.
Did you make it to the party?
We made it to the beach where the party was.
Yes.
And then we thought, we don't fancy it now.
No.
How did you get back?
Bus. We took the bus that Jamali had took.
A bus.
But what they did was one person got on the bus, the other one walked ahead, then the bus overtook them and he got off the bus and he got on.
Yeah.
What do you think? Rosie, what do you think? Does it strike you as true?
Well, the whole story, Rhod comes across as an idiot, so, yeah, true.
What do you think?
I think it's lies.
Why?
Because this Dutch guy just came from nowhere.
Yeah.
And
No, he came from Holland.
Maybe that's why it's a lie, because if it was a real Dutch guy, he would be wearing clogs.
Yes, that's right.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
What's it going to be, David?
Do I think it's true?
Ask yourself that.
Yes, I do.
Rod, was it true or was it a lie?
It was true.
I once broke Bob Marley's toilet.
These two.
Wow. When was this?
This was in the 90s, because must have been about 8.
When did Bob Marley pass away?
Bob Marley passed away in the 80s, but I mean, I just broke his toilet. I didn't.
Oh, yeah, I'm not accusing you of anything.
Yeah.
Where is Bob Marley's toilet?
In Jamaica.
So is his house like a museum now?
Yeah.
You can go around and look around like Graceland.
Yeah, you can have a little
go
look
around the museum and you can use the toilet.
Well, see, that's the... OK, so this is his private toilet.
So it's not for use by...
No, I wasn't meant to be in there.
Right.
I need to go to the toilet badly, and the other toilet was real far away, and I'm drinking like a big bottle of water the whole way,
Yeah.
And I'm being really annoying to the tour guide.
Deliberately?
No, just because I was this annoying kid, innit? So, like...
Thank God you grew out of that.
Yeah. So as I'm talking and talking, my mum's telling me to shut up, and the tour guide's like, no, he's the future, let him speak. And I kept on asking questions, and then by the end of it, he was like...
What kind of questions were you asking?
I was just like, what's that? Who's that? Where's Bob? You know what I mean?
Are you sure you weren't playing Guess Who?
Yeah. By the end of it, he was like, this kid needs to shut up.
Right.
And then I was like, I need to go to the toilet badly, And I've rushed in, and it's sort of been slippery on the floor. And I was like a real fat kid as well. And I've just gone in, I've hit the toilet, and it's sort of just come off.
What, the Lucy?
Yeah, not the Lucy, the actual toilet for it.
The pedestal?
Yeah, the actual pedestal.
Porcelain bit?
Yeah,
The
the
actual
porcelain. The porcelains, yeah, it's like shifted round.
Wow.
And as I've tried to get up and I'm slipping and I'm panicking, I've pushed it more and I've broke Bob Marley's toilet.
When he opened the door and you were there in a pool on the floor with a broken top, did he still think you were the future?
No, he was so mad.
Really?
Like, I've never seen a Rasta man not be that chill.
So you're lying on the floor. What did you do next? Did you get up, stand up?
Hey, that was good.
I'm quoting a Bob Marley song for comic effect.
Has anyone been to Jamaica?
What's that got to do with it?
Well, because I would want to know if there's a Bob Marley house that you can walk around.
Oh, probably.
Oh, well, that'll do then. Thanks for the evidence.
I think it's true, you know.
What do you think, Victoria?
True.
True?
Yeah, I've gone against myself.
OK, I'll say it's true.
You're going to say it's true? OK. Jamali, truth or lie?
It is true.
Yay!
It's true. Jamali really did break Bob Marley's toilet. It's Stephen.
I once turned down £1,000 to eat a spoonful of spam.
When were you offered £1,000 to do that?
About 2.5 years ago.
But who would offer you that?
Two of my friends.
Oh, there we go. Yes, I see. Yeah. Did they want you to do it naked? Was it those two?
It was those two, yes.
Oh, he was handed down?
He actually was handed down.
Again? Sorry.
Yes.
At the play...
Not again.
Got you.
Yes, not again. It was Britain's Got Talent, and then at the time I was doing the spin-off show, Britain's Got More Talent.
I think Britain's Got Talent. I was doing the spin-off show. Oh, no, they haven't.
Why didn't you do it? I can't understand why. £1,000 to eat a spoonful of spam.
It's because I'm a very plain eater.
And you think spam's just a bit too exotic?
No.
When you say you're plain in your eating, give us some parameters here.
Have you ever had any bread and butter?
Yes, I'm very good with bread and butter.
Cheese?
Cheese, now there's a problem.
OK.
If friends are cooking or they're having a dinner party or having you round, you must be a nightmare.
You know, I remember once I had to hide food in my pocket.
Right. Well, hide food you didn't want to eat?
Yeah.
So to...
Yeah, meatballs.
Yeah. So do you dress for a dinner party? You'll dress in sort of waterproof, pocket-filled clothing so that I can deal with anything. Oh, this is delicious. Oh, lovely. A salmon. And then you just go, oh, I've put on so much weight over dinner. Squelch, squelch, squelch. Like a trawlerman.
And why are you like this? I mean, what is wrong with you? Why? It strikes me as very juvenile. It strikes me as undeveloped, immature, and it strikes me you want to get a grip of yourself.
That's it.
Truth or lie?
I think he's telling the truth.
Do you know, I think he could be telling the truth.
I think we're going to go with true.
All right, they're saying it's true. Stephen, you fussy eater, was it true or was it a lie?
It was true.
Okay.
Whenever I go to a nightclub, I always take a book with me. So when the dancing gets a bit much, I can enjoy a good read.
David's team.
Can I ask a question? Is it only on this show that you talk to people like they're stupid?
Where do you keep the book when you turn up at the night? Do you have it in a little
In your hand, you know, if you're
Yeah,
trying...
holding it.
Just walk in holding it, like, open.
Yeah, well, depends if you're reading it as you enter the club.
Because sometimes there's a queue for a nightclub, isn't there?
yeah.
Absolutely inexplicably. So you could be reading in the queue.
Would you match the style of the book to the type of music? Like, if it was Hard House, would you put that with Austin or something?
The thing is, like, it depends. Like, if you've planned a night out, then you can match the book.
How often do you go to nightclubs?
Less frequently as I've approached my prime, but...
the prime, I like it. You like that?
I like that. Maths teachers can be cool, eh?
You're like every supply teacher we used to have. And we'd always have the eggs ready.
What do you do about the light levels?
Well, clubs aren't pitch black, are they? There are like flashing lights, so there's moments there.
Perfect for reading, eh?
As it strobes across, you can take in an adjective, can't you?
Have you ever used it as like a pick-up line? Where you're like with the book and you're like, hey, do you like Jane Austen?
It didn't really work, you know that.
Do you know what I mean?
Do you ever use yours with your chat-up lines? Hey, do you like cheeseburgers?
You'd be surprised how many times that's worked, like.
So what do we think, then? Joe, what are you thinking?
Oh, I think it's true.
I've just never seen anyone read a book in a club. I can't see how it's true.
Also, when Bobby read it out, it seemed as though he was struggling to read at all.
I think it's a lie, so I'm going to say lie.
Bobby, they think it's a lie. Was it a lie or was it the truth?
So when Bobby Big Time hits the town, he takes a book. It's true.
It's true. Bobby does take a book with him to nightclubs.
It once took me 5.5 hours to cook macaroni cheese.
Please, Steve.
Is it homemade macaroni, as in you made the pasta?
No. It was dried macaroni.
How long does it take to boil macaroni? 10 minutes?
It's not just
10,
boil
12.
it. There's more to it. There's more to it than that.
There's a lot to making macaroni cheese.
There's
It's
more-
not just boil. You have to, you know, make a roux, which is like a
Cheese
white
sauce.
but be careful because it goes lumpy and...
5.5 hours long.
You may be helping him out here, Joe.
Oh,
If
sorry.
you think this is like... How do you make macaroni cheese,
You make
Joe?
a roux and it can go lumpy and...
How would you make a roux? And don't say you had it off with a kangaroo.
We could have a little Joey, couldn't we?
That's good. That's very good.
Don't need your pity. I do a bit, but I was following a recipe, so I remember it had 4 different types of cheese in it, but it got.
Do you remember the types of cheese?
Mozzarella. Not really.
All right, let me rephrase the question. Can you name any cheeses?
Was there a specific occasion? Was it for someone's birthday party or your birthday or...
We were on holiday.
Who's we?
It's my family and another family.
And is it your job to cook for everybody?
Not after that, no. The whole thing got held up because somebody stole some of the cheese.
Who took your cheese?
Well, I can't remember who it was, but I do remember that actually at that stage I said I'm not doing the meal at all anymore. So...
Where were you, Joe? Where did this happen?
Cornwall.
So somebody came and took one of the cheeses and you needed 4 cheeses?
I had 4 and I had it all laid out because I like to get everything kind of meticulously ready. So sort of 2 hours in, all I'd really done was get all the ingredients into... I think I've seen too many cooking shows, so I like to have all the ingredients in all the special pots.
All pre-weighed on a saucer.
All pre-weighed, yes.
But is anything being cooked at this point? Is the macaroni on?
No, nothing, no.
You haven't cooked anything. All you've done is lay out the ingredients.
Also, there was another delay, which was I had to move the car, so...
Was it in the kitchen?
No, it was parked. It was blocking one of the neighbours'...
arteries.
Drives or something, so I had to go and move the car, and then I couldn't find anywhere else to park because it was these, like, really, really narrow lanes, so I was just getting further and further and further away from where my family were.
Why couldn't someone else park it for you?
Because of insurance and, you know...
Yeah, but no one would have seen you. You're in the middle of nowhere.
They wouldn't have seen it, but, you know, you can't muck around.
Joe, what are you thinking?
I think it could be true.
Really?
I read something the other day, and this woman was complaining about her son. She said she asked him to empty the dishwasher, which is the one thing she asks him to do every day. and she timed him, and it took 4.5 hours. And that was because he was just kind of teenager-ish. At one point, apparently, he said, "I've just got to go and have a rest." So I think it's possible.
Joe strikes me as a man that's not in a rush. I would like to be with him in a fire. Bobby?
But let's lean towards true.
OK, well, say true.
You're going to say it's true? OK.
Yes.
Joe, was that the truth or was it a lie?
Well, it's true.
It's true. Joe did spend 5.5 hours making macaroni cheese.
I once ordered myself a cake and, in doing so, ruined a complete stranger's party.
How?
Well, because if it's my birthday, my husband goes and buys the cake from a French patisserie, and I don't really like what he buys because, you know, like those very posh cakes that have got, like, fruit on the top, I don't particularly object to them, but there's a sort of layer of what looks like phlegm.
Yes, yes, there is.
Oh, yes, that's all like a thin jelly.
Yeah.
Oh, the glaze.
Who likes that?
You don't like the
Who
glaze?
likes
Who
it?
likes that?
I like it.
Do you?
No. Now, you don't like the glaze.
I don't like those, so I decided for my birthday 3 or 4 years ago, I would order my own cake. So I went to a supermarket and I ordered a kind of a children's cake that was like bright yellow and green. And they said, "Do you want anything written on it?" So for a laugh, because I had some friends coming around for my birthday, I said, "Can you put, 'You are a very old woman and you're going to die soon'?" I thought that they'd laugh at that on, you know, when I brought the cake. Anyway, so that's what I did. And 3 weeks later, I went to pick up my cake. And they said, "Do you want to just check it's the right one?" And I opened the lid. It was the right cake, but on it was written, "Happy Retirement, Wendy." Right. I think what that meant was that, like, Wendy had got my...
What a lovely send-off for Wendy. After her years of service. She'd been forgetting 1 or 2 things in the office of late. But, you know, in general, she was fondly remembered. But...
Oh, my God, I want this to be true more than any other in the history of the show.
So, David, what are you going to say to that?
What do you think, Joe?
If you've made that up just now, then that's really impressive. So I think I'm going to say true.
So basically you're saying she's not impressive enough to make that. That would be really creative. So it can't be because it's Joe. So we'll say it's true.
Well, yeah, I suppose it is.
I just totally think it's true.
I think it's true.
Yeah, I think it's true.
I think it's true.
So we think we're going to say true.
Yeah. You're going to say it's true.
Yeah, and it's, I would say, a lovely story, and I'm a nasty enough person to wish I was a fly on the wall at Wendy's retirement.
Joe, they think it's true. Was it true, or were you telling us a lie?
It is true.
Right. Possession.
OK, there is a box underneath your desk, Jim. Open the box, and then, first of all, read out the card to us.
This box contains a present that was handmade for me by Dame Judi Dench.
Right, let's have a look at it. Oh. Right. Lee's team.
Well, first of all, what is it?
It's a cushion.
OK. And what's embroidered on it?
It says, naughty Broadbent.
Naughty Broadbent. How long have you had that cushion, Jim?
That's in year 2000.
Right. And how are you at line learning?
I'm quite good, not as good as I was.
Because that's only 3 words, and you've had 20 years to learn it.
I know, but it's...
In fact, it's 2 words.
Yes, I was going to say, how good are you at maths?
What were you working on together when she made that for you?
The film Iris.
Oh,
of course.
Wonderful film. Wonderful film.
That was your Oscar-winning film. Yes.
Wow.
Yeah. Brilliant film. I love that film. About the opticians, yeah?
Are we allowed to have a closer look at it?
She made you your very own Frisbee.
Why would she call you naughty Broadbent?
Well, that is another story.
Well, we'd like to hear it.
It's Christmas, Jim, it's Christmas.
Well...
Rob, can I just ask why you stood there like a cushioned security man?
Because if this does turn out to be from the Great Dame, then we wouldn't want any harm to come to it.
But the reason she called me naughty in this cushion is we used to have a cat called Naughty. And when I took the cat to the vet and was waiting in the reception with all the other people with their various animals, the receptionist said, "Naughty Broadbent?" And I had to stand up and go, "Yeah, that's me."
Had Dame Judi ever met the cat?
No, she hadn't met the cat, but she liked the story I told her.
Right.
Where's the cushion currently live?
It comes... There's a little child's chair.
Oh, who made that? Thora Hird?
I don't know, somebody in the 19th century.
Thora Hird.
So what's it going to be, then?
I am leaning towards it being the truth.
Truth.
Ardle?
Oh, it's true. It's a beautiful gift made with love for a lovely man.
Gonna go with my team and say it's true.
Jim, was it true or was it a lie?
That was, in fact, true.
It's true. Jim really was given that cushion by Dame Judi Dench.